Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's vlog is going to be chocked full of updates. I have so many updates for you. Updates on our family, updates on Lainey. This isn't gonna be Lainey's 2-year update. I am gonna do a separate video for her full 2-year update with how she's doing, scheduling, milestones, that sort of thing. She turns 2 on August 6th. So next week, her update will probably be up, but don't quote me on that because every time I say I'm gonna have a video up, it usually never happens. So not putting a lot of pressure on myself. But the first major update is that we are moving. We have our house up for sale and we have a contract on our new house. We did not purchase a brand new home. It is a few years old, but it has almost everything that we want for our next long-term home. This next home we're moving into, we hope to be in it until Kason and Lainey are done with school and move out and go to college and that sort of thing. So we're really excited about it. I can't wait for you guys to see the new house. I can't wait for us to be in it. We close on August 20th and don't get the keys to move in until August 25th. We did like a little lease back. Basically, it's because school starts on August 20th and the person that we're purchasing the home from has young children that are going to start school. So we need to close so that her kids can go to their new school, and then she is going to move out her stuff and get the house prepped and ready for us to take over that next weekend. So we're really excited. I will do a home tour, probably an empty home tour if you guys want to see that, but we're so excited. We're gonna have a pool, we're gonna have a great outdoor backyard space. Just really excited. It's bigger than the house that we're in now, which we really did need. We fit fine in our house now, but we are outgrowing it, and we knew when we purchased this home, this is our first home by the way, we knew when we purchased this home that it was not going to be our forever home. It was our starter home, and it served us well. We've lived here for 7 years. August will actually be 7 years that we've lived here. We purchased this house right before the school year started when Lexi was going into, I think it was the 3rd or 4th grade. I can't remember exactly which one it was. I think it was 3rd grade. And now she's going into the 10th grade. So yeah, we've lived in this house for 7 years and I feel bittersweet about moving. I am happy for this new chapter, but I'm sad at the same time because this was our first home. This was the first place Kevin and I lived together. We didn't live together before we purchased this home. So this is our first home together. This was the home that we came to as a married couple. This was the home that we brought our babies into from the hospital. So we have a lot of really great memories at this house, but I am excited for this next chapter. I'm super excited for the next house. So that's mainly why my uploading has been a little sporadic. I did upload a video a few days ago. It was my Nordstrom anniversary haul. But the videos before that were my Florida vacation vlogs, and I uploaded them like a week, almost 2 weeks after we got home from the trip. We've just been so busy. And Kevin and I also recently had a vacation of our own. We went to Puerto Vallarta in Mexico, and I did not end up vlogging that trip. I just wanted to enjoy my time with him and enjoy the vacation, so I did not vlog it. Plus, we were in the middle of putting our house on the market. We literally had, all of this happened so fast. If you guys want me to do a Q&A, which I've never done before, not just on moving, but on anything, let me know. I could totally do that for you. In fact, if you want me to do a Q&A, leave your question down below in the comment section, and I will, if I get enough questions, I will do a separate Q&A video. But we have been looking at homes for a long time. We knew we wanted to move. We've known we wanted to move for years. We just didn't feel any pressure and we didn't want to settle. So two friends of ours moved into this new neighborhood, and we had never heard of it before. It takes about 25-30 minutes to get to our new neighborhood from where we live now. So we're not moving super far away. We're still gonna be like, we're gonna be close. We're not like an hour away or anything. It's a half hour away. So it's in a different town. But we had never heard of the neighborhood before. So we got online and we're just looking at houses in that area, and that's how we found this house. And the layout was perfect for us. It had the amenities that we wanted, and the price was really great. So we're really excited. And when we decided to do that, we had like less than a week to get our house on the market, because our house wasn't even on the market yet. Like we did it totally backwards, but this house just kind of happened on us. So I guess it's fate, I don't know. But so before we went to Mexico, we had like less than a week to get this house ready to put on the market. So yeah, we have just been so busy, and we've had pretty good traffic on this house. Our house has been on the market now for 11 days, and we've had 4 showings so far. So hopefully somebody buys this house soon, or else we're gonna get stuck with 2 mortgages. But we have faith. We're in a very, very good area. We are a street away from the elementary school, so that's a good thing. We have a corner lot. We have a lot of really nice things going for our house, and the housing market here is really good. So our realtor and the realtor that we purchased our home from, they both estimate that our house should, on average, probably sell by mid-September. So fingers crossed that we get this house sold, because right now we're feeling a little bit of pressure and we're nervous. It's nerve-wracking, but I'm confident that we will, because we have a cute little house and we're in a great neighborhood. We're in one of the best neighborhoods in our area with really good schools, so I think we'll be good. So the kids are napping now. Once they wake up, I will give you the other update. Nap time's over. We got some slushies today from Sonic because Kaysen had VBS today. And it's a superhero theme, isn't it? What class are you in, or what team are you on? Luna Girl. It's so cool. VBS is all week until Thursday, isn't it? Yeah. You wanna show me your bracelet? Ooh, man, a super cool Luna Girl bracelet for VBS. What kind of slushie did you get?
Red poo-poo.
A red poo-poo slushie. No, you got a red, just a red one. A slushie, yes.
Red poo-poo.
Okay, the next update is actually about Lainey, and it's not the best of updates. Lainey has to have surgery. Last month, beginning of June, I noticed a lump, like a little ball in her neck. Can you look at the camera, baby? It's right in here, and you can't really see it unless she's either straining or laughing, things like that. When the skin is pulled tight, you can see it a lot more, but it's right here at the base of her neck. So obviously when you find something like that on your child, you are not very happy and you're very scared. So I took her to the pediatrician, and he referred us to get an ultrasound. And we got the ultrasound, and it's actually not, what it is actually not as scary, thank the Lord, as it could have been. It is a dermoid cyst, and it's most likely congenital. They believe that she was born with it, and then just over time it's grown. It is benign, it's not cancerous, and it's not dangerous or harmful to her at all whatsoever. Bless you. Bless you. Oh my goodness. Thankfully it is not dangerous, but if not removed sooner rather than later, the cyst can become infected, which then in turn creates scar tissue, which makes it more difficult for them to remove. Also, over time, it can grow larger. So we have not had any issues with it so far, and I just recently noticed it. It hasn't grown in size since I noticed it, and it's never been red, irritated, or hurt her in any way. So we are going to plan to have the cyst removed in October. I wanted to wait until we were done moving, until school was freshly started and in more of a routine with Lexi, and just that moving and settling into our new house, I didn't want any extra stress added to it. Plus I want to do it before holiday season so that Lainey is not in any pain and she's fully healed and all that. So we're going to do the surgery beginning to mid-October. I did not think they were gonna have to do full-blown surgery because it's not, here, I'm gonna put her down. I didn't think they were gonna have to do full-blown surgery because it's not deep. It is right below the skin, but I guess just, as a precaution, they are gonna have to keep her overnight in the hospital, and they're gonna have to put her under general anesthesia, which honestly, that's what scares me the most, or what I'm most nervous about. But kids go under general anesthesia every day. They do these types of operations all the time. She said that from start to finish, like starting anesthesia to bringing her out of it, it'll take 45 minutes, but they wanna keep her overnight in the hospital just as a precaution to make sure she doesn't have any side effects from the anesthesia and to make sure there's no post-surgery bleeding. But she said that the incision will be very, very small. She'll try to make it as small as possible, and it should be very easy. There is a very, very small chance that it's not a dermoid cyst and that it's actually a thyroglossal cyst, which that is also benign, but the surgery is longer and a little bit more complicated because with a thyroglossal cyst, it's attached to the thyroid, and so they have to do that, or they have to, you know, come into contact with that, and then they have to remove the bone that it's attached to. She said that in a case like that, the bone that it would be attached to is not of any use, like she won't miss it, but they do not think it's that. I guess they basically want to cover themselves in the very, very slight chance that it's that. It's probably like 1% chance that it's that. I don't believe that it is because I've done research on both, and I've heard from multiple doctors that they believe it's a dermoid because it is movable. And typically with the thyroglossal, it's up here and it's not movable. So keep her in your prayers come October that everything goes smoothly. I'm very confident that it will. Thank God it's not attached to anything, or doesn't seem to be attached to anything, and it's not deep. But it is best that we get it removed sooner rather than later, so that is the plan, and I definitely wanted to update you guys. I wanted to say something initially when I discovered it, but I was nervous about it, and I did not want to talk about it until I knew exactly what it was and exactly what the plan was. So if you have any questions regarding that, I can answer those in Lainey's 2-year update, which will be in the next 2 weeks sometime. But I wanted to let you guys know that little miss is having a surgery. Oh, no, never mind. I'm gonna save that other thing that I was just gonna say about her for her 2-year update. But yes, she is having surgery, but she is okay, she is healthy. It just does need to be removed so that it does not become an issue, or that it doesn't get infected and it doesn't start to grow and anything like that. Plus, I want to get it done while it's still so small, because she is going to have some sort of scar, but she's so small still and she's so young, and the incision is going to be so small that I'm confident that as she grows and when she becomes, you know, a bigger child, and as she comes into adulthood, I don't really think that the scar is going to be an issue. I talked to the doctor about that. She said as long as we take care of the scar and don't expose it to a lot of sun, like always make sure we put sunscreen on her and just mind the scar and don't let it become infected, that it should never be an issue and it shouldn't be very noticeable. So yeah, that is I believe, unless something else comes to mind, the last major update. So we're gonna get ready now because Kaysen has swim lessons, and this is his first day in his new class. Are you excited, Kaysen? He got bumped up to a new swim class. He mastered all of his skills in his first swim class, so he gets to be bumped up to yellowfin, so we're super excited about that. So I will try my best to get a couple of clips of him at his swim class today.
The pool? So he's already leveled up. Okay. So he still has half of the session.
We're back home now, and I've been cooking dinner. I started dinner early this morning, but the kids are not gonna want to eat it, so they're requesting grilled cheese for dinner, which is fine. But I basically made my own version of red beans and rice. I used dry pinto beans, and I basically boil that in a giant pot of water all day. I mean, you have to continually refill the water because it gets super low, but the pinto beans take a really long time to cook. And then I also throw in rice. I did andouille sausage, and I cooked 2 chicken breasts in the crock pot, that way I could shred them. and I added that in as well. So that's gonna be ready very soon. I've already got my wine, you already know. My favorite wine to buy during the week that is affordable but tastes really good is the Bogle Cabernet. Cabs are just super easy and one of my favorites. I also really like Malbecs. But the Bogle Cab is really good and it's affordable, and if you're like me and you like to have a glass or two of wine a night, you don't want to always have to buy something that's super expensive. So if you haven't tried that already, try that out. But yeah, I'm about to feed the kids and bathe them. Kevin's not coming home tonight, so it's just me. So I like to get things done really early so that I'm not like rushing when it's getting close to bedtime, things like that. I've started putting them to bed a little bit earlier than normal. Typically I would put them to bed at 8, but we've been doing a really good job of getting them in bed by 7:30. So that's been going good so far. I don't really have a reason why I started putting them to bed early. We just decided to start putting them to bed a little bit earlier because sometimes if they are fighting bed and you initially put them in bed at 8 and they fight it for 30 minutes, then you're like not getting wound down yourself until like 8:30 or 9 o'clock, and that's just too late. So we've started putting them to bed at 7:30 and it's been going really good so far. I'll do one more last shot of the kids because this vlog is already like treading on 20 minutes long. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Can you guys say bye to our friends? Sweet wave, son. Lainey, say bye-bye. No. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna be it for today's vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions for me, leave them down below and I will get to them in the future Q&A that I'm gonna film. If you are excited for all the new stuff our family has in store, then be sure you're subscribed if you're not already. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you guys again in the next one. Bye.
Bye.
You ready to say bye now?
No.
Okay.